It's time for tonight's UPMC game-changing play of the day.
All right, I'm going to have to choose the Patrick Mahomes 27-yard touchdown run at the end of the first half. I thought that just really took a dagger into Tennessee, and then Kansas City took it beyond that in the third quarter. So that's your UPMC game-changing play of the night. Now I want to talk about what happened with Houston. A lot of discipline up top to the management, fine, $5 million, whatever you want to do. But, Jeff, will this deter teams from getting involved in situations like this in the future?
Not at all. $5 million for a chance to win a World Series, and you got to get a new manager and a new GM and lose a couple of draft picks. Man, that's a safe bet right there. Why not do? Look at the splits between home and away in the postseason for what Houston did. It absolutely will not stop any team from cheating. I'm not saying that they won't stop because there's heightened awareness, but why would you stop? If you want to stop them, ban them from postseason for a couple of years where your team can't go and you're not going to get that money. That's what you should do.
I love the postseason ban idea. I think that's exactly what should happen. I will give Major League Baseball credit. They came down a lot harder than I expected them to, but I guess the evidence was so overwhelming they had to. And I will say this, it might not stop people from cheating, but if I'm a manager or a general manager around Major League Baseball, I don't want my team cheating, not after what just happened. Those guys might be blackballed for life now from Major League Baseball. So I would be pretty concerned if I were them, but who knows if anyone else is cheating. It does certainly make you wonder, and I wonder how much Major League Baseball will investigate other teams now, because I have to think the Astros weren't the only team that ever conceived of something like this.
Yeah, I think we have to wait a little bit longer before we get to figuring out if this is going to deter anybody, or as Bill Cowher say, deter anybody from doing this, because it could go a lot deeper than we all know right now. So I think if it gets to that point, I think you have to at least pull everything back if you're an owner to be able to, make sure this does not happen. But cheating's been around in baseball for 150 years, so it will be something else coming out in the 3 or 4 years if this goes away. So there will always be cheating in all of sports, to be honest with you.
So to speak.
As they say, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. But I'll tell you, it's interesting, this discipline versus what we saw with the NFL and Spygate. I wish we had more time. Maybe we'll do that in future shows. In the meantime, we're going to take a break. When we come back, Steelers quarterback coach. What's it going to be like now? We'll talk about it next.